PDAC 2019. I'm with Alan Carter, the CEO of Cabral Gold. Alan, we've spoken to you before. Thank you so much for joining us again. Now, we have some great news to talk about. There's a new discovery at the Cuiu Cuiu project in Brazil. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, Angela, thanks. We released some drill results on Thursday of last week, and we've discovered a new zone there. It's a high-grade zone. One of the holes cut a zone that was 3.4 meters at 36.9 grams, which is very significant. We are excited. It's an area that's not been drill tested previously. It's only about 500 meters north of an existing deposit, but we're excited, and the market seemed to react too. The stock was up almost 30% on Thursday. So.
Yeah. Now, does that indicate that there's a larger trend on the project? That there's a gold trend, or what is this telling you if it's so close to another area of discovery?
Yeah, I mean, something that I've consistently maintained is that there's a very large district scale system at Cuiu Cuiu, and there are numerous targets where we have high-grade mineralization on surface that have never been previously drill tested. So we already have a resource there, a historic resource of just over 1 million ounces, but the potential here is this could be much, much larger than that. And as I said just a few minutes ago, these are the results on the first of 9 targets. It's only a reconnaissance drill program that we're doing right now, but that program will extend well into April, May time, so there'll be drill results into June. But clearly we're going to need to come back to Mashishi and this Mashishi target and find out how large this thing is. I mean, potentially it could be 500,000 to 1 million ounces, well, possibly larger than that. It's open down dip and it's open along strike in both directions. So far we've only drilled 275 meters strike length on it, but the geochemical and the geophysical data suggests that it could be 1 kilometer long. So.
Now, I understand the project is in the northern part of Brazil, and it was home to, or the area was home to one of the largest gold rushes in the 70s or 80s. So tell us a bit more about the potential of the area and how easy it is to work in that part of Brazil.
Yeah, I think here we are at the PDAC. I think if you ask most of the delegates here at the PDAC about the California gold rush or the Klondike or something like that, historic gold rushes, they'd all be able to agree that they'd heard of those. The Tapajo gold rush was actually 10 times as large as the California gold rush of 1848. And so that makes it the largest gold rush ever anywhere in the world in history. And it happened relatively recently between 1978 to 1995, and most people here have never heard of it.
Yeah.
And so during that period, there was about 1 million people who were washing gold from the streams and rivers in the Tapajos region. And the area that was the richest, that produced more gold, and there was probably 100 different places where they were washing gold from streams, was actually our project, Cuiu Cuiu.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're looking for elephants, I think many geologists would suggest that in a lot of cases you want to start with where there was an awful lot of placer gold come out of the streams, and so that's where we've started, and we're demonstrating that this is the deposit is growing. I fully expect to make additional discoveries here.
Yeah.
And I think we've got 1 for 1 right now. We've got 8 more targets that we're going to be testing in the next couple of months, and we'll see what else comes out of that.
Yeah. And Alan, as we wrap up, who's the team that's making this discovery, or that's been able to make this discovery and working in Brazil?
We've got a small but very, very competent and very skilled, highly skilled, competent team that's led by Rory McKnight, who is our Brazilian country manager. Rory's actually Australian. He's lived in Brazil for 20 years. He's very instrumental in putting into production the first gold mine in the Tapajos region. And we also have a consulting geologist called Adrian MacArthur, and he is an excellent, he has a very, very good nose, and those 2 guys have actually made a huge contribution to this discovery. And I applaud them, and I applaud the teams that they've built, including everybody all the way down. They've done a fantastic job for us. But I'd be very surprised, given the quality of our team in Brazil, if there are not additional discoveries.
We'll look out for news from the other 8 targets that you're going to be drilling for the year. So Alan, thank you so much again for taking the time to speak.